Don't hold the water bottle upside down.
Okay, you gotta start wiping your table off, too. You're old enough to be able to clean up, you know, after yourself. You hear me? You're about to be 9. You're not like a baby anymore. You can actually come get a rag, squeeze it out, wipe up your table. There's no way you should be eating on your table looking like this. You shouldn't have to have somebody come and clean up off after you. It's your personal private table. I don't want to catch this table like this no more. You hear me? Yeah. You gotta start stepping it up, okay? You're becoming 9 years old. It's time to stop just acting like you're a baby.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season. We've got a good one in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Shaq's legs look longer.
Ready to get it started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I think I'm sure about he goes to get his shots or whatever. See about getting him to cut his nails.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Cards, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And Lance going to throw. He finds his target, Allen. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Santos able to take on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll run on the inside window. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I don't know where your puppy at, though.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late.
I don't know where
You
you're
have
at.
to grab
You're
and
not
hold
over
on.
there.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded just inside the 30. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Niners are going offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. First down, here's Mitchell. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Niners have 5 and 11 on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upsets.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Now Murray. His throw incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And Ryan Santoso on now to try the field goal. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Up and good for Santoso. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 10 on a 49er first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On the counter, Mitchell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Mitchell. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Here's Lance. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A handoff from Mitchell running left. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Second and 12. Another run to Mitchell. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, it's Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Going for it, it's Mitchell.
Oh, shit. I would have gotten touchdown.
About the 38. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Lance. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
More the man in motion. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets the throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Murray. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Murray to air it out again. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as he leaped down, began his route. Someone on the defensive side broke with it and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Snap comes to Murray and 1. He rifles one. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A final shot before half for Lance. Allen's got it, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here. And we'll step aside. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Drive starts with a give to Mitchell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And Lance now to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have his 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Lance. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They run over center with Mitchell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 49 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Right back to Mitchell here. He gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Off the middle, here's Mitchell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10 to 3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case, stepped right up like a pro.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. First down, Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Ryan Santoso now for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Mitchell. 66 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
He understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to the guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On the handoff, Mitchell. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Lance. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Lance. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all day long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 35 now to the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A give here to Mitchell. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Down. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On second down, it's Mitchell. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go, set. Hey, green. Steal, check, steal.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mitchell. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On third down, Mitchell. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Santos' kick is up and through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Murray. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield themselves so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Murray. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from the first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. The football. They had to go through with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So the victory here for San Francisco. And this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team. And they leaned on their defense. In fact, they probably went over there and asked for some help. Like, guys,